before, after. So yeah, I haven't been vlogging about going to Canada and the United States. I try to, but what would happen is, like, I'll start a story about this and that and happened in New York, and I met those people. Oh, and by the way, I met those people in Washington, and oh, it was hot in Washington, and it was really hot in Philadelphia too. And now I've started 3 different stories for 3 different cities, and you're lost. I have another 10 things popping in my head that I want to say, and we're not getting anywhere. So I need to do this with a bit more structure, and I will. Not now though. I have a study that I need to attend. I have a test Monday, which is tomorrow. It's English, by the way. It's a pretty, I mean, it's interesting, but it's a lot. Shit. I wanted to share something though, just beside the I'm going to vlog again. I as you might know, I have one of these. When you slide and right, I have a password. It's not the iPhone, it's the iPod Touch, first generation, and it has the application store and stuff. And as you might know, I'm also into browsers and web developing, so testing something in different browsers is very something that I'm constantly doing. Now on the iPhone or iPod Touch, Apple used to not allow other browsers because it had Safari, and they felt that we don't want applications that have duplicate functionality. They changed this though. There's now alternative browsers, but it can only be accepted if it has functions that Safari doesn't have. So I don't think that like Firefox and Opera and real alternative browsers have a chance to go in the App Store just yet. But I was looking around for like alternative browsers, and I figured there's like 2 functions that these alternative browsers for the iPod offer. One is full screen browsing, so no address bar, no back button, etc. Which, okay, yeah, if those couple of pixels really don't matter to me, but I suppose. And the other one is private browsing, and which is a functionality that indeed Safari doesn't have on the iPod. It does have on like a normal PC or Mac. And it's something that, of course, if you talk about it, like private browsing, it hides your history, it doesn't accept cookies, you cannot go back and see which pages somebody visited, and kind of the question becomes, why would you want that? What kind of websites are you visiting that you don't want me to know that you visited? And a certain genre of entertainment websites, of course, comes to mind. And none of the browsers that offer that feature are very explicit about what that could be used for, but I found one that was very subtle about it. It's a browser called Private Online, and I'll show you a screen capture. They abbreviate it like this: IPRON. Yes. Does that not suggest what they think the browser is going to be used for? I thought that was very subtle, and I imagine that there's an Apple employee somewhere that has the job to see, can we accept this application into our iPod and iPhone App Store? And then he must have, I don't believe that he didn't realize why the name was as it was. So yeah, I just had to share that. I cracked up when I saw that. That's ridiculous. But expect more videos. I'm gonna do them kind of theme based, like people I met, stuff I bought, places I went. I think that's gonna be a working, and then I'll write down what I want to say before I go and say it, because boy, that didn't work the first time. Anyway, catch you soon.